And say, I remember that too. I remember like my first few memories, like a few days just living here, and then the police coming in and all that kind of stuff happened. And then I remember it zooming on. Literally, I remember it zooming, my life zooming on. And then I was 7 years old, and I was like 5 years old, and I was going to kindergarten. And then it zoomed even more, and now I'm like 11 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
It sucks that it's so fast and you can't hold on to the moments that are the most beautiful. Like, this is a good moment,
Like,
right?
I wanted to know. Like, because I wanted to know to see if I could walk or not.
Oh, yeah, that was probably like you learning to walk.
Yeah, like I was probably like, it looked
I remember-
like I was like 3.
I think
You were
I
like
might
3.
remember.
Yeah.
You was doing more about walking before that.
Yeah, you walk like 2 or 1.
Yeah, you did really good at a lot of things, and then you did bad about crying so much. Man, I don't know why you cried so much when you like when you when you was a baby, like starting, like you cried.
Yeah.
You cried. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember.
It was fucking hard with you to figure out why you were crying. And you know what I think it was?
What?
You was trying to get air. You were trying to get air up into your brain, I think. And you were like, because
Kind of like suffering.
yeah,
you have a lot of
suffering.
mucus.
Yeah, because you had a lot of mucus.
Remember today too.
Yeah.
Natural thing for you.
Yeah.
And then after a while, you stopped, and that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
But it took a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
there's this memory
Anna was really good with her like physical
with
learning.
Yeah, you were good with your
But she
your
was-
body.
Okay about her
I
ABCs.
remember
She
potty
got
training with the little toilet.
me too.
Yeah.
I remember that too.
sitting
That was
in-
funny.
Okay. You know
Yeah.
the funniest story is with you, Laura.
Uh,
When you were potty training, one time you were running to the bucket, but you didn't make it, and
Yeah.
I grabbed you, and I had to pull your pants down,
mhm.
and then the poopy came out in my hand. It was gross. It was a big poopy, just like boom, right in my hand. It did fit like perfect, but it was like wow. Because we were teaching you how to do it, how you had to
Yeah.
go to the potty, and it was like one of the first ones.
I don't even remember that, but that's funny.
And you didn't know that you were supposed to go, so you were like slow and late, and I was
Yeah.
trying to help you.
Yeah, that's funny.
I remember that too. It was like, ooh, wow. I remember I couldn't squeeze it, like not to squeeze it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that would be really super gross. But
Yeah.
I thought of that. That was like the first thing that came into my mind is don't squeeze now. That was
Okay.
gross.
Yeah.
That's what makes you a parent, though, when you have to catch poopy on the run with your child in one hand, you know?
How were you holding Laura though?
Like with this big arm, I had her. Let me see. I had her like this. I had her like this arm, and carrying her to the bucket, and then I undid her pants so I could put her on the bucket, and then she didn't make it, but I had my hand under her because I knew to prepare, like just in case. Because you always like thinking about cleaning up. You know how I
Yeah.
told you? Yeah. Not to make a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah. And then I caught it. That was cool.
How big was the poopy? Like,
It wasn't. It was like as big as like I could put in my hand.
Oh yeah, because I was
like
a
this
baby.
big?
I was a
Yeah.
baby then.
It wasn't so much like it, but it was
I thought you
enough.
meant like
It was
this.
enough to. It was bigger than a dog poopy. Like it wasn't in a pile, but it was like a log, a small, big
Like
log.
this one?
Yeah. Yeah. It was like that one.
Yeah.
Isn't that gross?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the grossest thing you ever did? Like that you know. You can remember.
A funny thing or a
Anything,
gross?
yeah.
Well, one time I had this dream, and you know I used to watch like Sesame Street, like the Elmo dude,
Yeah.
and then and like all those. and so I had this dream because you guys were potty training me, right?
Mhm.
And so I had this dream of Elmo, and then he was like, this is funny. He was like, he was like, he was like, so here's how you take a poopy.
He was like, here's how you take a poopy.
And he was like, first you go to the bathroom, and then you sit
Yeah.
down, and then you poop, and then
Yeah.
you wipe your butt, and then you wash your hands. But anyway, so when I woke up, it turns out that I actually did pee in my pants, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
You know
'cause
what?
I remember him sitting on the toilet, and then I remember like warm.
Yeah.
That's how I knew I peed in my pants.
Yeah.
And then I woke up, and then it was the morning, and I was like, oh, I peed in my pants.
Yeah.
But that was like the first funny moment, really.
Yeah.
'Cause
You
I
know
was
what?
like, oh.
I peed like that too. Like I thought about peeing, and then I was like I wake up with warm, like you
Yeah.
said, and then
One time I
Like-
was just
No, you just wake up like in
One
your
time-
peed.
then wet. Then you're like, oh
Yeah.
no.
One time I was just like falling asleep, like randomly, like
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
like like closing your eyes, trying to fall asleep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This is actually really funny. So I wasn't like caring about anything. I was just trying to go to sleep,
Yeah.
and I just started peeing in my pants for no reason. Like I didn't try to control it. I just
Yeah.
let it go.
Yeah.
Like down, just normal.
Yeah.
When I had to pee, I just let it go.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what's this? Is this water?
Yeah.
So then I woke up and I peed in my pants.
You peed in your pants too?
Yeah.
2 times?
No one.
Once, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that part was
Where-
your dream.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that
didn't
was
know.
your. When did you pee in it?
No, I didn't have a dream. I was saying like closing my eyes,
Uh-huh.
like thinking, because I think of something
Yeah.
and then I dream about it. So
And then you
I'm just
dream
trying to
about it?
find something to think about.
Yeah. And you thought about peeing in your pants?
No, I didn't. I was just like it was just black trying to think about something,
Yeah.
and then I peed in my pants. Just because I wasn't thinking about
Yeah.
peeing.
Wow.
I wasn't
That's-
caring about peeing in my pants or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
I
happens.
just let it go.
You
and
Yeah, that's
did.
what
I
happens
noticed.
because
Yeah.
you couldn't fit anymore. So you just had to act, it just automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's funny. Yeah, I've only had the Elmo dream.
Yeah.
He was using the bathroom. And he was showing how to
Yeah.
use the bathroom,
Yeah.
and then I ended up peeing in the bed.
What is something funny you remember or something like that?
I don't know.
You don't know? You can't think of nothing?
Nothing funny happened in your life?
Well, there's stuff that like it's hard to remember. I have to go through all my memories.
You got a
All
lot
of
of
them.
memories.
Yeah.
What is like we walked up the hill every day like last year, 5th grade. That was like the greatest year for us, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you walked up the hill. What was that like for you? You think it helped you or not?
Yeah, I think it helped me.
Yeah. Do you feel like more strong and powerful now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I got 2 things that Mama did that's actually funny.
Yeah.
So, Mama barely farts because
Yeah.
she doesn't eat beans.
Yeah.
So one time, Mama,
That's funny.
we were picking up Laura, and Mama, for some reason, she was like, you got Laura, and it was when you got Laura and I got Mama.
Yeah.
So you were
Oh, that was a
talking-
long time ago.
Yeah, that was long. That's like your first
I was
memory.
like 4.
Yeah.
4?
No, you
No.
wasn't. Maybe.
Like, I don't know, Laura was not there, but for some reason Mama was talking to Laura
Yeah.
on the phone,
Yeah.
and then Mama farted, like,
Yeah.
and I was like, what was that? Did you fart, Mama?
Yeah.
And she was like, no.
No.
But, I knew, she was lying because, she was like blushing, you know?
Yeah. She was blushing.
Yeah, she was like trying to hide it because she was embarrassed.
Yeah.
Because she never really did that.
Yeah.
Farted before.
Yeah.
And then one time Mama was cooking and then I heard her fart again and I was like, Mama, is the water boiling? And she checked and she was like, no. And then I went over there to see if she was lying and it stunk.
Oh yeah, you knew. Yeah. So you thought it was her boiling the water at first, or you
Yeah.
just knew?
I thought it was boiling the water. The water was
Funny.
boiling.
Yeah, like.
She was making her coffee. And then I remember Laura farted. So Laura had farted, and Mom was like, next time fart in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And Mom was brushing her teeth in the bathroom, and Laura needed to fart, and she farted in the bathroom.
That's funny while Mama was brushing her teeth.
Yeah. I just farted.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, so I farted, and
Yeah.
then Mom was like, next time you fart, go fart in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So, and then I had to fart, and Mom was brushing her teeth, so I went into the nearest bathroom, and
Yeah.
that was the one where Mom was brushing her teeth, and I farted, and she was like, don't, and she got angry, she was like,
So she had to
"Ah."
put the fan there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
She had to put the fan. What'd you do? Eat beans? Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ate like 3 things of beans in that one day.
From the burrito.
No,
Yeah.
just 3 bowls. Just
3
3
bowls?
plain bowls, because I love beans. But I just ate 3 plain bowls of beans, and then I ended up farting so much
Yeah.
that day.
Do you want me to make beans? I don't know.
Yeah.
I could do Saturday. Well, no, we can't cook on Saturday.
I don't know. I just,
We should get burritos on Saturday.
we're going to
Where?
go over to Mama's?
What?
Like, what do you mean?
No, not. We'll get our own burritos, like a different.
I'll make our own.
Well, no,
No.
because we can't cook in that day,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah. But we can't
I'll
really
take
bring
you to-
anything home, right?
No, we can go there and eat.
Eat there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But where are we going to get the burritos?
It's Taquerias, Anna.
Taqueria, yeah.
Yeah, but, so,
We gotta figure out what to do on Sabbath, see, for food.
yeah. So that day, it was funny, because I ate like 3 bowls of beans,
Yeah.
and then I ended up farting like 8 times, 7 times
Yeah.
in one day. And they all really, really stunk.
Yeah.
There used to be this kid, Marshawn, in our class, and he
Yeah.
ate beans every day for lunch,
Yeah.
and so he farted every day after lunch.
Yeah.
And so the teacher was like, Marshawn, if you're gonna fart, you have to go outside. And
Yeah.
this was kind of embarrassing, and I feel bad for him. But because every time he had to fart, he had to like stand up and be like, teacher, I have to fart.
Oh
And
wow!
then
What
go-
teacher did that to him?
That was Miss Erickson, the mean one.
Oh, the mean one. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a bitch to you, right?
Yeah, and then so he was like, he literally had to raise his hand in front of like everyone, which is,
Yeah.
and then be like, teacher, I have to fart, and then she would like open up the door and put him in the hallway.
Yeah.
And that's lucky that wasn't me, because that would be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like to be like,
I
I have to
feel
fart
sorry
in front
now. You know what
Yeah.
kind of life that kid's got to go through.
Yeah, like in front of the whole class too. And then when he came back inside, Ms. Erickson would be like, "Are you sure you're finished farting?" And
Yeah.
then he would be like, "Yeah."
She's a bitch, isn't
Yeah.
she? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so mean. To me,
Yeah.
she only she cares about herself.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
doesn't really like when,
He wants to be like some commando or some kind of something like that.
yeah, because she
Yeah.
has really mean
I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
felt so bad for Marshawn that day,
Yeah.
because you know, it would be embarrassing to have to like go up to the teacher and be like, because he had to raise his hand and be like, and then if she couldn't hear him, like, because you couldn't just walk out of your seat. If you
Yeah.
couldn't hear him, he would have to like say it really loud and be like, teacher, I have to fart. in front of the whole
Teacher,
class.
I have to fart. That's actually funny.
Yeah, that's sad too.
Yeah,
I don't
feel,
know
that's
what
why I
I'd
feel
do.
bad for him.
I would consider the options. I would say you stink up the room, dude. I'd put him by the window, and then I'd put a fan there
Yeah.
where it would suck the air from him out to the window. You can do that.
Yeah.
So you just open a window and put him by the window because he probably needs to be there.
Yeah.
And then put a fan
Mhm.
that points outwards, and it'll suck the air out.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and he would be in the back of the room
Yeah.
by the window. That would probably be the best seat too. So he got lucky. You know?
Yeah.
Because you could see everything and you wouldn't have to pay attention.
Yeah. See how I know everything?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you could be like just looking out like that, you know?
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't really have to listen because
Yeah.
if you don't have a window, then you can't really do anything. It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do class, you
Yeah.
know?
Why would it? Anyway, yeah, I felt bad for him that whole first grade because it literally started in like September,
Yeah.
and so he just had to be like, "Teacher, I have to go for it,"
Yeah.
like every
Yeah.
single day. And
What-
then the next year, he made sure, like, absolutely positive to get school lunch because he didn't want to get his home lunch because it made him like fart all the time, and then
Yeah,
he would
the
have,
beans.
yeah, and then he would have to do that. And I felt sad for him because his beans are good, you know.
Yeah.
But then he just wouldn't want to eat it
He was
because
just
he
a
was like,
bitch of a
embarrassed.
teacher, I swear.
Yeah, he like traumatized him. He made
No.
sure to get like he literally he kept on asking kids, "Are you guys gonna get school lunch? Because I am."
Yeah.
The next year because he didn't just want it like.
Yeah.
And then because it would be embarrassing because and then
Like,
people would start
"Teacher,
being
I
like
fart."
like
And all
fart
the kids
face
would
or
be
something,
like,
you know.
Fart face.
And then
That's
calling
what
them
they call
names.
him? Fart
No,
face.
no, nobody called because that was first grade and we were all just like, it's a fart.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like who cares about farts, you know?
Yeah.
But then in like second grade and third grade, they're all like, oh, you farted, ew, that's gross, you know?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and then that's when they would. So he
Be
would,
mean to him.
My
yeah,
class,
but
would be
he didn't. That's why he got school lunch for the rest of the year.
Yeah, all the kids, like most of the kids, except me and a few other kids, are like, "Who farted? Was that you?" Like embarrassing the kid.
Well,
Be like, "Who farted? Was that you?"
so what happens in my class is
Or
if
like
someone
they'd be
farts,
like, "Ew, something stinks."
yeah, in my class is what
Or
is
like
what
they'd be
happens.
like, "Who cut the cheese?" That secretly means fart.
Yeah.
Or something
Yeah.
they say.
Yeah,
or like,
'cause the
"Who
stinky
pinched the
che-
stinky monkey?"
The
or something
stinky
like
monkey.
Stinky monkey. I've never heard that
They
before.
said that in your class?
Yeah, they like
What-
most kids who it was like,
Well-
"Who pinched the stinky monkey?"
Well,
Who
yeah.
punched the stinky monkey?
Pinched.
Pinched it? Oh, that's funny.
In my class, what they say, so because the kids in my class are more like, I'm not it, you're it. They're not like who did it. They're just like, I'm not it, you're it. So
About who farted?
yeah. Instead of being like, I'm not it, you're. Instead of
Yeah.
being like,
Whoever
who did
smelt it dealt
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's what they
that's
say.
One. You
So-
smelt it, you dealt
So
it.
so one kid would be like, who farted? And then the other people would be like, you smelled it, you dealt it.
Yeah.
Because they're the first ones to smell it, so it must have been
Yeah.
them.
Because yeah, that's what they would do. They'd be like, "You smelt it, you dealt it."
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, so the kids in my class.
You didn't know I